Alright, let's get back into it. Shakti, why did you negate Adi's belief? What did Adi die for? What was the meaning of her justice? Why did I come here? No one's here and everything is burnt down. Whole corpse has blown away, but still. Adi? Who is it? What are you doing here? Who are you? Are you alone? She's armed as an adventurer. Wait, I recognize the golden hair. By any chance, are you the member of Evilus? Do not mention that name to me. But you are hiding your face. So you think that all those hiding their face belongs to Evilus? You are way off the mark. Then what are you doing here? Also, I see cloudiness in your eyes. It's a bit different from mine from a while ago, but a bit similar with a hint of anxiety. Are you setting up for the bomb that Finn was talking about? Don't ever say that to me again. That's an insult that I cannot take at the moment, and I'm not in the state where I can control myself. Fate, you're dangerous. I had no idea why she determined she and I had to fight. Yet it didn't even matter to me. That's why as I stood in front of that little girl, I have drawn my sword. Just so you know, I feel bad for you being desperate. It's a miserable act of a pathetic elf venting its anger. I don't understand. That's why I'll defeat you. Very well. What the fuck is this? Where the hell is Reveria? How? I don't understand. Ace is what, level 1 or level 2 right now? Rue's level 4, isn't she, or level 3? So how is she dealing with her? The fuck? She's quick, no, she's skilled, she's slower than Finn, but she manages to dodge all my attacks. So you do deserve to be called Sword Princess. A mask, wooden sword, robe, sharp blade. I can't see much of your face except for those eyes that look both blue and green. Who are you? You're quite tough. You really are an adventurer of looking familiar. I can keep on going. I'll keep getting stronger. You battle freak. Your will proves you are worthy of your nickname, Battle Princess. We'll do this until our last breath. What are you doing out there all alone? Told you not to run off without telling anyone like that. You idiots. You haven't learned a single lesson. I can't let a high elf witness me attempting to slay a little girl like a pathetic fool. Where are my manners? Please forgive me. What was that? She seemed like an elf to me. Though, who was it you were fading with, Ace? Evilus? Why do you sound like you're unsure? Why were you fading with her? Because her eyes told me she's dangerous, and something told me I must fate her. But then, when I fought with her, a hint of danger in her eyes faded a bit. I think she feels slightly better now. We don't exactly want our enemies to feel better, do we? You are a bit off sometimes. I wonder who taught you to be like that. Damn it, where did Leon go? We can't even find a trace of her. We have been searching for her the whole night. Shakti said she's seen her though. Kaguya. Yes, Luia. How many days do you think Leon would run away for on her first time? Forever, perhaps? Even as an elf, she's a bit too naive. Plus, with all that's happened, I'm afraid there's a chance that she would let Evilus scare her. Seriously, you're too realistic. I realize you refuse to let optimism and hope to enter your world. I've always wanted to ask you this. What sort of stressful, problematic life have you been having back in the Far East? I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you that I don't like you. I hate how those sharp eyes of yours try to read my mind. And yet you are cooperating with me to search for Leon. That just proves how much you love her. This is exactly why I don't want to be with you. Damn it, we weren't supposed to come here. It's near the campsite where we got stones thrown at us. We shouldn't interact with people from here. Let's quickly check to make sure that Leon isn't here and get out of here. Here you go, have some hot soup. I want some too. Stop pushing. Everyone, please don't fight. We have still got plenty. Soup Kitchen volunteering. It's not even won by the guild. It's pretty impressive someone's actually willing to do it at times like this. Well, she is a god, so how blessed we are to be able to receive food from the volunteers. We must help each other in times of need. Plus, there's no need to worry. This soup is a treat from a shop called the Hostess of Fertility. It's the scariest and safest pub in Awario. I want everyone to come to the west of the main street when you are in need. Oh, how lucky we are to receive such words, even if it's a lie. I meant what I said, though. I assumed the best way to encourage everyone was to provide lots of food. I want you all to stuff your stomach with food. Keep yourself warm and smile. Has anyone not received a bowl yet? Stop it. This soup kitchen is meaningless. We're going to die anyway before we starve to death. The Evilus is going to come back and kill us. I don't think so. The adventurers won't let that happen. We can't depend on them. They have all been beaten up by Evilus. Well, even Loki, Familiar, and Freya Familiar lost the battles. We won't stand a chance against such an enemy. I'm going to die. We're all going to die, like my baby sister, which the adventurers failed to protect. Having stones thrown at us would have been better. Warriors over, so as the adventures. Shall we just die together then? Fair enough. If you're just gonna sit there and bitch about it, might as well just go kill yourself. We are devastated and we are suffering. If we die, we won't have to feel any of it. You might be better to see your baby sister if we go to heaven. Don't worry, we'll all be born again if the deities were telling the truth. Oh, hey, what are you? Listen, is there anyone else who wishes to die with this man? There won't be any more pain and suffering. That's woman's got some problem. Hey, it's not like I want to die. You're right, I'm sorry, that was mean. But I want you to know that the Avengers are not trying to get you all killed. Do you know what they are trying to do very best? They are going through a great deal of hardship to protect you all. Of course, there were lives they failed to save. For that, they blame themselves for it more than anyone else does. I must have sounded very impolite, but I just want you all to not misunderstand them. But still, don't make promises you can't keep. Don't say that you can protect us if you can't. I threw rocks at them because they are relying on the word of justice to please themselves. They are a bunch of hypocrites. What's wrong with being a hypocrite? Isn't every human on this earth a hypocrite in one way or another? People dying just like that, and we are all busy staying alive. In times like this, if there's a hypocrite that's attempting to save out others, I think they deserve respect. It doesn't matter if it's a false appearance of a goddess of justice. I believe whoever has the courage to become a hypocrite now deserves to be called a hero. Why don't we all just get up and start fighting against pain and despair, just like the Avengers? Perhaps we can't be a hero, but we can start by helping a hero. Did you hear that? A hero. It's giving me an itch. It's a term that doesn't exist in my dictionary. You all thought it'd be safe inside the city, and here you are without any guards, you bunch of fools. Let there be chaos. Want everyone quick. I'm impressed you stayed and protected others without running away. We are no one, we were just hypocrites. We are done here. I'm sure Ganesha Familia is on the way. They will handle the rest. And since Leon isn't here, let's just get going. Shut the fuck up. Are you sure we didn't have to say anything back? You must have been fuming after having stolen the stone at you. You are supposed to walk away without saying a word. Did you see the faces? Now they are tortured by the guilt they are feeling. You are a plume with a rotten nerve. Well, it just makes us look more like heroes, doesn't it? You're absolutely right, although I'm not entirely comfortable with the idea of it. Good luck, the Justice Familia. Wait, at the 5th, 6th, and 8th district, the damage is getting intense. What now? Three places at once? How many enemies are we talking? At least 8 groups in total. We haven't got enough adventures. We will go and let's ask the Barbaria in the 3rd district for help. We can't do that if we relocate the Barbaria. There will be a lack of protection in these. They will send reinforcements if they find a gap. Well, what are we going to do then? I'll deal with it. Don't change the formation just yet. To them, all this is just a little scheme. Meanwhile, I want homies familiar to search for Lord Erebus, Zard, and Althea's location. Top priority. We need to know what they are up to. The enemy wants to keep us nervous. They are putting us in terror. Anxious to know when they would attack. They want us to see a little panic. They are only sending small groups for raiding. As a captain, you should try to understand the battlefield. Can't do this. Please take my position. There's no way I can be a captain. I've been doing a terrible job by commanding. My head is all over the place. Even my voice is trembling right now. I'm only going to slow us down. I'm getting us all killed. Just like Lilith, who died before we can blink. I agree with Lord Homies. You are fit for a captain. That's because you would go through pain. What do you mean? You are going through a lot of pain because you know what you're supposed to do now. You have a sharp eye to study the situation. Be confident. Don't deny yourself your ability to understand. The situation is not far off from that of Bravos. Remember all of the challenges Lord Homies gave you up until now. This must be an easy job compared to those. You can do it, and I can't. Come on, Asfi. As we search for the higher-ups of our enemy, we will gather necessities from the ruins, food, clothing, anything we can find. To surround the city, the enemies left the defeated areas south of Central Park. Collect necessities we can find starting in the urban districts. Roger that, I'll inform everyone. Fine, I'll let myself be taken in and let me go through the pain to win this war. You just want to avoid the burden and becoming a captain yourself, don't you? How did you know? I'll be on my own using the magic item. The combat skill will be higher than. Meanwhile, I want you to lead a small group with Thane. We must do what we must do now. I must do what I must do now. The fuck? Treat her wound. She's losing too much blood. Quick, use a clean piece of cloth. Please don't, Lady Ashley. I don't want to see my blood ruining your dress. What's the difference between your blood and my sweat or my tears? I'd gladly use my dress to wipe them all off. How was it? Did you refine items and healers? We managed to find sanitizers, but items including potions had to be reserved for adventurers to use, and we can't get enough healers. Lord D'Anchet and Lord Miok have been helping us out, but there are tons of campsites that look more or less like this one. I hate to say this, but I guess we have to accept the reality here. Hand me a blade, as sword would do. I may have an amputate limb for about 3 people. Because of the fragment of a bomb within the body, poison is spreading, we don't have time to wait for a healer to arrive. We can't let the goddess do such a thing. Whether I'm a goddess or not, it doesn't matter. If there's something I can do, I must do it. That's all. Hold the patient and have him bait this cloth. This will hold. I don't want to lose my feet. I'm sorry, dear. I'm about to have you go through the pain to save your life. But you're the Almighty. Can't you use your power to do something? Use your power for my wound. If I were to use my power of Arcanum to deal with this situation, there will be evil gods doing the same to bring back chaos. That would lead to an endless cycle of Arcanum war, and there will be nothing left on the surface. No children will live to tell the tale. Plus, Dungeon will break the vow without waiting for the promised time, and please bear with me. No one will forget about the blood you'll lose. Use this to help yourself. Thank you. How are you feeling, dear? I haven't done anything compared to you. You're a divine goddess. I can never be something like you. This may sound a bit rude, but don't treat the idea of a goddess as something divine, will you? The justice we believe is about fighting for those who are suffering, goddess or not. Doesn't matter. No matter how much pain there is, and no matter how much shame you had faced, there will always be justice. Have you seen Alice and others? I'm sorry, but they are not here. I could really use the help of your children for finding out where our enemies are, especially Leon. She and I will make a great team. I'm afraid she's been potted with Elise and the rest of the girls. She's hurt after losing so many lives in Audi. May I count on you to take care of Vu? Kaguya and Liar are looking for her too. I'll approach Elise in the meantime. Thank you. Is that true? I remember Audi, she's a kid, she's dead. Painful days continue, but unless we overcome it. I hear a sound. What did you hear, my lord? A sound of resistance. It's a melody of justice coming from insects struggling to escape from being squished. Yes, it's the sound of those who are resisting evil. After experiencing that much of despair, a warrior still remains. I guess they call it the Promised Land for a reason. Very funny. Who are you to say that after fully preparing a scheme to completely end them? Ochnia, Valtia, Gredi, don't get me wrong, this is a glory. The formal guardian, the symbol of Almighty, is against us. The good gods support the sword-wielding adventures. While the stars are gone and the sky is dark, people still will seek for light. How else would you call this place besides the City of Heroes? Who cares? Those so-called heroes are nothing compared to you. That Finn and Otal is also useless against the Demon Lord's scenario. And we are captivated by the splendid performance of yours. Long live Lord Erebus. Fellows, all along I could only hear noises made by heroes, but not now. I can hear your passionate voices. Keep those flames burning as we incinerate the city with calmness, kindness, and integrity. We shall turn the warrior to an entrance to hell. What are we waiting for? Shouldn't he be dead? Orario is weakening. Now is our chance. We should take them down while we can, Lord Erebus. Relax, Olivia. So, haven't you got to explain that those insects will slowly start killing each other over there? Besides, the second phase is about to start. I bet you never last for a long time in terms of... Think about it, we have enemies outside of Warrior 2, the three great crests are this world's expectations, and they will not let a warrior fall. We have merchants on our side, but that's not good enough. If the neighboring regions were to send reinforcements, we could get overthrown. Why did you think we tried to gather more followers of evil outside the city? In other countries and cities are preparing for a war. They are all too busy extinguishing small fire incidents. It would be quicker for us to end a war before the world can do anything about it. Everyone's busy taking care of their own lives. Even if there was an active familiar, there will only be a level 2, which won't be a threat. Either way, we'll still need the help of those monsters to end a warrior. You're a fox that bows the authority of a tiger. Velita wanna die? What do you think is the meaning of evil? Why are you asking this? Is being evil about doing unethical things? Is it about slaughtering someone? I think it's not. That's just the process of it. Evilness is the state of being hated. The state of being hated. And so an absolute malevolence is an existence that ends just about everything. It ends lives, society, civilization, and time. It resets what's been built over time. It's about extinction and extermination, and absolute malevolence is about how evil smokes as they watch mortal lives being jeopardized. Good people strive for the accumulation of good karma, but evils don't do it the same way. Strive for what's above and beyond that. As I, the Demon Lord, declared the absolute malevolence, don't disgrace my name. If we are doing it properly. You're all smart people, I expect you would understand. Come with me, we are heading out. I'm tired of keeping up with you and being one of your children. Your job should be sit on your throne, scare others like you just did, and I want you to stay that way. So what do you won't do? Go creating troubles. Now, where do you think you're going? We have a business to attend to, guy to guy. Would you stop asking questions, lady? I don't get along well with that god. It's exhausting to pretend an emperor unknowingly not wearing any clothes. Wait, what are you talking about? Considering what we have done, you are making it sound ironic to a degree. And the worst kind of a tyrant are those who think they are an emperor who is unknowingly not wearing any clothes. That's an interesting way to put it. I'll use that the next time when I sleep with a woman. A naked tyrannical emperor on the bed. How hilarious. Thinking that I'm a god who can only think of bad jokes, aren't you, child? You are hurting my feelings. I'll try to stay awake. They are raised by Zeus and Hera. I'm sure they are hanging out somewhere there. But you are the one who brought them here. Gods really are irresponsible beings. Demon Lord Erebus, call for reinforcements, tell Bravo. This is an unexpected encounter. Take care of it. You freaking idiots! Why would you... Ah, shit. You dumb Avengers. God damn it. Holy shit, how much longer? You dumbass. Level 2 are such easy things to destroy. I see that you're having so fun with this Vitus. My apologies, my lord. Where are my manners? I must have gotten too excited. I detest gods. I detest them for creating an imperfect world like this one. However, I have love for you, Lord Eobus. You're the advocates of absolute benevolence. I get torn on when I see such a woman scream with despair, with tears in her eyes, crying like a little girl. So where are you, Leon?